strain on keeping the volume down. Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere else. Now, this has been very fortunate during this present quarantine madness, because I don't want to go even to Cebu, which is an island that is only about an hour in the fast ferry. It's only about an hour away across the water. I'm not interested. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy doing what I do. It's rewarding, probably more rewarding and fulfilling than anything I've done in my life. So life is good for me. But back to what could possibly be wrong with my relationship with Beth. What could be wrong? Not so much wrong, but it's about whether everything is right. I love classical music. She doesn't. She likes pop music. I played pop music for too many years of my life and was driven mad by it in the end. So I like jazz. I like more creative, less repetitive music. Even though, of course, I listen to the Planet Suite, is one of my favorite pieces of music, and I listen to that over and over and over again. So yes, there's repetition there, but the complexity of the music means that you are challenged every time in finding something different, new about it. So that's one thing. Beth has no interest in art, and of course, before I came to the Philippines, I was an artist. So there are so many ironies that you would think would have made it impossible for me to have a relationship with Beth. But the good things are that she is so committed to a spiritual path. She prays. The first thing that she does when she wakes and gets out of bed is she prays, and that's the last thing that she does when we go to bed at night. And it's constant. It's not I'm doing it this week, but next week it'll be different. No, it's not. It's what she has done ever since I've met her, every day. So all of that. She now speaks at the church at Bagakai, the one that we built. She speaks, but she stresses a great deal on that. And once again, this brings in what I've said is hard-headed, and I say that with a smile, okay? It's a wry smile, but it's a smile. And I say that she tends to be hard-headed. She makes her own mind up about most things. Now, as far as talking, I made a point when I was in Florida of going to Toastmasters Inc. And Toastmasters Inc. teaches people to overcome their fear of talking in public, which talking in public is regarded as being almost as stressful. It's right up there with losing a member of your family, of losing a job, of really highly stressful things are equated on the same level as speaking to the public, to any group of people. So this is what she stresses about, and she writes it down, and she listens, and she writes more down, and she does all of this, and I've offered, on the basis of the training that I had with Toastmasters, which is extensive and pretty good, I've offered to show her the simple ways that you can, because it does boil down to simple organization, and how to separate it into its different segments, and then to learn those. She won't listen. Oh yes, I'd love to, yes, I'd love you to do that, but she can't listen. What's the other thing? She goes to sleep when I talk. All right, I can hear you even from here saying, well, a lot of people do that, I'm sure, and that would be true, but she has a low attention span, a short attention span, unless it is something that she is passionately interested in. And so these are things which are difficult, because conversations become difficult. She's very passionately interested in politics. She follows, like most Filipinos, she follows celebrities, and one of the things that you can see when you get over here is that Filipinos are incredibly loyal to whatever celebrity it is that they follow. They really are incredibly loyal. So that's a thing there. So what does she think of my music, classical music? Well, not her, but I played when I had the two girls in the truck once, and I said to them, listen to this music, and I played them something from the Planet Suite, and this is Talek and Bibi, and they listened, and then Bibi said, ballerina music. So yeah, since then I've played them some things which you probably would never have heard, like Nat King Cole, and they do appreciate a good singer, so this has been okay for them too. So what is the main, I'm coming almost to the end of my trip into Taliban, so what is the main thing which binds us together? Well, first of all, a marriage license is quite useful, which we do have, which we've explained on many occasions. I've gone into that it was actually quite difficult for us to get married because I didn't have certain documents, and it was only when I got those documents that we were able to get married. But I've gone into that in another video, so no need to do it here. So we're married, we're committed, and despite all of my mistakes in the past, I said, this is it. This is the last time that I'm going to be in love and committed to one woman. It's the last time, and I've honoured that and have never regretted it. I would marry her again tomorrow or this afternoon. So occasionally I reaffirm that everything is okay on that, and I ask her to marry me again, and fortunately, as you will have seen, she has always said yes. So the glue that binds us together is, first of all, our belief in God, and our belief that we are doing only that which would be in harmony with the wishes of the Lord. And we believe that, we both believe that, and we make sure that whatever our actions are, whatever our intentions are, whatever our plans are, we make sure that we feel that that is still true and still holds true. Our mission is in line with what we believe the Lord would wish. And that brings me to the glue itself, which is the mission. And the mission is to help. And as our admirers have found, we are prepared to do that work for nothing. We have been doing that work for nothing. The money that we've made, and we've done pretty good with YouTube. You don't have to take our word for this. You can look, and if they have a backlog of statistics, you will be able to see that according to the views that we enjoy, we will have been able to earn quite a bit of money. Not a lot of money in dollars. It's really pitiful amount of money in dollars. But when you compare that $1 is worth, it might be as high as 50 pesos at the moment, but certainly safely it's been 48 pesos to the dollar. So every dollar we earn is times 48. We've done okay. And we've lived, although we are reputed to have a lifestyle of the rich and famous, it's not true. I had breakfast this morning of 2 cans of food. One was corned beef, and that was mixed with a can of sardines and a cup of coffee. Lifestyles of the rich and famous, yes. We live actually very modestly in a tiny house which I built myself, and we have a swimming pool. Now most people would have it that our swimming pool is Olympic size. It's Olympic size for very, very small people, because it actually measures about 15 feet by maybe 12 feet. So not quite sure which Olympics that would be good for, but not for fully grown people anyway. So it's mostly for the kids, and they were in it just recently because we've actually made a point of cleaning it up and getting it going again. So we're in Taliban right now, and I'm here and I'm going to enjoy a breakfast on my own. So thanks for looking in. It can work if you have a common bond, something that you both believe in very, very much. It can work, whatever the age gap, as is evidenced by ours. And as I was about to say and forgot, which I often do, the way that we approach things is that we try to make it so that Beth is more and more and more and more prepared for me leaving. But of course, I want to go to heaven, but I don't want to go right now. Cue for a song. So here we are. I've got to pay more attention now because the traffic has increased. Mainly motorcycles, and motorcyclists in the Philippines, certainly in Bohol, are crazy. Yeah. So thanks for looking in. We appreciate very much all of the support that we've had over the years, and I love to get those letters from people who say, I've been with you since day one, and I we appreciate those. They are our heroes, along with the people that make what we do possible, that empower us to help the less fortunate. Thanks for now.